Y'all, it is so cold. What is going on? I look crazy, but just off work on my lunch break, I'm about to run to Sephora and pick up that new Fenty Beauty. I'm so hyped. So yeah, I'm just freezing cold, trying to defrost. And yeah, so I was like, let me just vlog as I'm going to Sephora to pick up my new goodies, just so y'all can see like my experience in the store, in case you guys are interested in going to the store to pick up y'all new Fenty Beauty. So yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Kensthetic, and I'm here with you guys today to share what I picked up from Fenty Beauty's launch on Jan 11th. I want to give you guys swatches. I want to show you guys how they work and all that. But before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe by hitting that red subscribe button down below and giving this video a big thumbs up. If you guys like this video, if you guys like videos like this, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So at this point, I think it's just officially fair to just declare January 11, 2019 as a national holiday. It is Fenty Friday. So in case you don't know, and you're probably living under a rock at this point because it's been all over the internet, it's been all over YouTube, it's been all over Instagram, Fenty Beauty has blessed us with so many goodies on Friday, January 11th. They blessed us with 1, 10 new shades in their Pro Filt'r Foundation, 2, 50 shades in their brand new Pro Filt'r Concealer. Yes, I said 50 shades in their brand new Pro Filt'r Concealer. And number 3, 8 shades in their Pro Filt'r Setting Powder. So I went to Sephora during my lunch break, as you guys saw in the beginning of this video, and I picked up some goodies. This will be a first impressions because since I purchased these goodies, I have not touched. So I just briefly wanted to go through the goodies that I picked up. The first thing that I picked up was the Fenty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I picked this up in the shade Nutmeg, and I thought this would be a perfect shade for like an all-around face powder for my skin complexion. The second thing I picked up was another powder, so I got the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Powder in the shade Banana. I thought this shade would be perfect for setting like my highlights. So these powders retail for $32. And then I also picked up 2 shades in the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. I picked up shade 390 and 410. So shade 410 was my perfect skin complexion. So for those of you guys who do not know, I wear shade 410 in the Pro Filt'r Foundation. So this was essentially the complimentary concealer for that shade. As you guys probably heard from all of the reviews that are on YouTube already, the way they pair the concealers with the respective foundation shade is so that it is a similar shade but a little bit lighter. So I figured this would be perfect like for my outer parts of my highlight. I like it to kind of like blend into the skin tone and not be too bright around the edges. And then I picked up 390, which is more of a highlight shade. It is a little lighter than 410, and they both have a golden undertone. So I'm excited to try these things. So those are the products that I picked up from the Fenty launch. So before I went to Sephora to pick up my Fenty Beauties, I already knew what shades I needed. Thanks to my auntie Jackie Ina. Her and I wear these same shades in complexion products. I am Macau in NARS Foundations, and I am Chai in the Too Faced Born This Way Foundation. So I can count on Jackie's skin tone to the T for the items that I use when it comes to foundations and concealers. She is that person for me. And one thing that I find really helpful is just finding someone that has the same skin tones as you, just so that, you know, as you're watching their makeup related videos, you know what can work for you and you know what will not work for you. Just because that person has a similar skin and undertone to you, it just makes like finding makeup products so much easier. So if you are a new makeup guru or a veteran at it, I think that it's a great tip to just know someone on YouTube who has like the same skin complexion, undertone as you, and then go from there. It just makes the process so much easier. But I just wanted to go through the shades that I swatched while I was in the Sephora store. So I'll insert a picture here on the screen of the swatches that I did while I was in the Sephora store. So I swatched everything from 360 to 420. I just wanted to get a sense of like how the undertones look against my skin tone, you know, just in case, and also to provide you guys with some swatches on how it looks on my skin tone, just so you guys can use it as a reference if you don't plan on going to the store and you do want to order online. Yeah, I need to moisturize my lips. They feel crazy. And of course, I'm using my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask as a lip balm. Oh my god. I don't know how bad it looks on camera, but it felt crazy. I hate chapped lips. Hate it. So just for reference, I am shade 410 in the Pro Filt'r Foundation. So I already took some of it, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that into my face before it runs off my hand. Okay, so I went ahead and blended my Pro Filt'r Foundation all over. And so now I want to go in with the Nutmeg setting powder and basically set my foundation. So overall, when I'm doing my face, I use my setting powder for two reasons: to set my foundation once I put it on, and then to set my concealer after I highlight. So initially when I opened this powder and like tossed it over to get some product, first thing that I thought, I wish there was a better way that Fenty Beauty packages items such that all of the powder doesn't come out at once. But what matters is what's on the inside. So let's go ahead and set this foundation with the Nutmeg setting powder. Thing I heard is a little goes a long way, so we are not going to be too heavy on the hands when we are setting anything with the setting powder. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in and apply a little bit to each quadrant of my face. Yeah, my beauty blender is chopped and screwed because of my nails. It kills me. So I went ahead and set my foundation with the Nutmeg setting powder. And I love the oil control on it so far. And I love the fact that like it didn't really change the complexion of my skin. I feel like a few setting powders that I tried kind of like makes my skin a little bit lighter after I set like my whole foundation. So I love the fact that I still have my same skin tone. So now I'm gonna go in with 390 to begin our highlight. I'm going to apply this to the inside part of my highlight area. So when I highlight, I like to put the lighter shade like closer to the middle of my face, and then for my forehead, the bridge of my nose, when I keep it as well under my chin, I'll just layer the two shades. So this is how we are looking once we So my initial thought putting this on is that it is super creamy. It feels lightweight, like it's not too heavy compared to other concealers that I have used. It does look a little orange, but I don't know if it's just my eyes or it didn't like set in yet. I don't know, but I'm looking kind of Oompa Loompa-ish. It could just be, you know, it hasn't set in yet. We'll see. And I'm gonna go on with 410 and apply that to the outer sections and layer on top of the middle sections of my highlight areas. I could rock with this color. I think this color is very similar to the foundation. Like it's not too lighter. since they said the concealers are a little lighter than the respective shades in the foundation. But now I'm just going to go in and blend the concealer out, and then I'll be back. Not sure how it looks on camera, but after I blended this side out, I feel like the Oompa Loompa-ish is no longer there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep blending. I was kind of scared at first because I'm like, I don't want to look like nobody's Oompa Loompa, but it definitely looks way better after I blended it out. So this is how we are looking after blending out the concealer, and I'm digging it. I'm digging it. At first I saw the orange and I was like but now I am 100% digging it. So the concealer does claim to be crease proof, but your girl got some creases and I know they ain't going nowhere, so I already knew it wasn't really gonna help with that. But my skin is looking kind of flawless, minus these breakouts that Mother Nature has brought me, but yeah. So now I'm gonna go in with the Banana Pro Filter setting powder and basically set the concealer that I used to highlight my face. So once again, this is how the banana shade looks. It is lighter. Once again, as we said, a little bit of this powder does go a long way, so I'm going to start off with a little bit, and then if I find that I need more, then I'll add a little bit more. Okay, so I went ahead and set my concealer areas with the banana shade, and I do see like how it is a little lighter than Nutmeg, but I think it does a great job. I'm not too fond of like the bright light highlight area, so I think it did just fine for the area under my eyes. I didn't have to use that much, which I really liked, because I hate the feeling of like having to put on a lot of product. It just automatically makes my face feel heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face off camera, and then I will be back to share my final thoughts and opinions. So guys, I am back. I went ahead and I finished the rest of my face off camera. I love this lippy. This is the Matte Mascara lipstick in the shade Thick. So I know I did my video swatching the new shades in the Matte Mascara lipstick. I was able to pick up 6 of them. If you have not seen that video, I will link it right here so that you can go ahead and check it out. But I was on Sephora scrolling and I found that they had this beauty on sale for $105, and it is $180 value. And it basically comes with all 10 of the new Matte Mascara shades, making each one of them $10.50. So I went ahead and picked this up. I thought it was such a great deal, and I just wanted to share in case any of you guys were interested in checking out those new shades. But back to the concealers and the powder. So I went ahead and finished the rest of my face, and I am loving how it looks. Like, it's full coverage and it's matte, but it's also comfortable and not too heavy. So for me personally, the only improvement slash complaint that I have about the powders is I wish that they would package in a way where there's a stopper on the amount of product that comes up. For me, I travel a lot, and that's one problem that I found with a lot of my powders, that there's no stopper, and then when I open the product, there's just a whole bunch that came out. So that is the only thing that I would change about this powder. As far as the actual product, 10 out of 10. So this was basically my first impression on the Fenty Pro Filt'r Concealers, as well as the setting powder. And your girl is in love, love, love. Comment down below. Let us know if you guys tried them. Let us know how you guys feel about them. Let us know if you guys plan on picking them up. Comment down below and let us know. Once again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe by hitting that red subscribe button down below, because why not? And if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up so I know what kind of content you guys are enjoying. And until Tuesday, I will see you guys later.